Hello, my fellow lovers of beauty. One of my goals for 2019 is to declutter, so we're starting with the laundry room. Okay, I'm getting ready to redo my washroom, but I wanted to give you guys an overview first of what it looks like. I don't even like those colors right there. I think I was trying to get rid of some brown paint that I had. I did like the blue color. I was definitely going for, I don't know, a serene look in here since I have to spend so much time in here. And yeah, that was a long time ago. Y'all probably say, yeah, we can tell. But yeah, so I'm about to redo it, redo the washroom. And I want to get a quick peruse. So this is it, guys. All right, let's get started. So the first thing I wanted and needed to do, of course, was to remove everything from the washroom because I desired to change the paint color along with decluttering. I decided to use the washer and dryer as my ladder as I did not feel like moving it or scooching it away from the wall at that time. I eventually ended up having to scooch it away to get behind it, but yes, I decided to use the actual platforms as my ladder at that time. Watch my videos, you can tell by the decor that I started this process in 2018 in the fall, and it has taken me through 2019 to finish, but I'm finally finished, so that's a good thing. To use the same 3-cube shelving that I use to organize my closets. I like using this particular shelving because they're easy to put together, they're lightweight so I can easily move them around myself, and they are economical, not expensive at all. Okay guys, I have finally finished, so let's see how it turned out. I like her already. Here. And these shelves turned out to really be a good, really great lifesaver. I love all the organization and just more space, storage space that I have with these cubbies. Before, because I couldn't go up and store anything because, you know, I had nowhere to store it. So once I was like here at this shelf, I was done. And there just was no more storage space upwards, and this was the most economical way for me to provide myself with more storage, and I absolutely love it. I did not at first have the cubes, but I did not like how open, and it took away from the order for me to just have everything out. So to add the cubes gave me some cleanliness, some more streamlining of it, and it also provided color. I broke my iron there, I dropped it, so I broke that piece out of there, but it still works, so that's all that matters to me. But yes, absolutely in love with the storage that has been provided, the orderness, the organization that has been provided, and it feels so serene and clean in here. I absolutely love how everything turned out. Here at and I pretty much tried to store everything as to how quickly I could get to it. So, and convenience, because at first some of the stuff I simply had in spots that didn't make sense, like some of the washing items I had up a little, maybe like on the second shelf, but those items are more, you know, used than any of it. So I decided to bring them down to the first level. And then I just decided to move the things that were not regularly grabbed up to the second, but were still needy. And then from there I just started putting more items that were not as frequently used, and my extra items up there as well. Inside the storage bin I stored things like light bulbs, tools that I regularly use, such as hammers or nails, things like that. I put fragrance, the scents that I use around the house, I put them in there as well. Like the plugins, I put them in there as well. It just turned out to be some great storage space for me. I'm super happy with how everything turned out. And then from there I just kind of bounced some colors around the space to make it look pretty. Here at this wall, I pretty much kept it the same. The only difference is I added the wreath here. I have always had these little things here that could hang off the wall. My duster, the broom, and dustpan readily available to me. I like that. This particular rod right here is, as you can tell, is just a tension rod that it specifically states it there because I never took the paper off. That I decided to hang in here because sometimes I don't want to take all of my clothes to the cleaners. So if it's something that's delicate and I can put it on a delicate wash and just hang it up, I put it here. Or if I were to wash anything that I don't want to put in the dryer, I can hang here. So that's the way I incorporated a space for me to hang my items, was to simply get a tension rod, and I hung it inside of the brackets that are typically used for a closet, the closet hanger. So yeah, that's how I set up a space for me to hang my items. I'm pushing on around to this side. I hung up my ironing board in here, and I really had a piece that would have hung up the ironing board. It would have put the starch and all of that in one spot, but I didn't like that when I closed the door. It just did not, it's like it was hitting it. So I just decided to hang the ironing board only and to simply put the iron and the starch and all of that just in that cubby there. And I'm super happy with how everything turned out. Alright guys, that is it. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've gotten some inspiration. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I will be back with more decluttering videos because that is my goal for this year, is to declutter. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. Bye bye guys.